Hello, hello. Oh, it's a kitten. Oh, it's a kitten. Yes, it is. Hello, everybody. A little bit chaotic today. Sorry about that. Doing some major rearranging, and I am. Hi. Hello, Precious. Hello, good boy. So there's just stuff everywhere. So I will make a space here, and what we're going to. It's going to be a big day. It is a big day. Um. Oh, good kitty. Good kitty. Good kitty. There you go. Is it my lap? Come on. All right, I gotta move stuff. Oh no, mind your oh, there you go. There you go. Hello everybody. Sorry about this. I'm just like I said, there's just stuff everywhere, and I'm trying to find somewhere to kind of put it all down. I've got big empty space over to one side, and I've got piles of stuff in the other. But hopefully this will clean everything up, and everything will be better. Yes. So actually, I can't put that on the floor. That's too important. I can't put that on the floor. Oh, jeez. Hi. I'm trying to also make space here so I can, good kitty. I'm trying to make space so I can do a full Celtic cross on what's happening right now. I can go there. The brush is going to have to wait. That goes there. This will sit over here. I don't need that at the moment. And put this down because we're going to do a full-blown Celtic cross. Yes, yes, we are. The kitty has no way to get up here because right now, here, I'll show you guys. You know the cat tree? Whoops. You can see it, there's nada. Zippo over here. And there's just huge mess elsewhere. So he doesn't have a way to climb up here on his own. So if he wants up here, though, I will help him up, which I just did. But now he's decided this is too much and he's leaving. Anyway. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. LB, please read on the wildfires in Oregon. My home is currently in evacuation level 1. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Carol. Just saw Trump is nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. What? Are you kidding? Is that true? What? Okay, anyway, it's a big day. Autumn, at the end of this reading, Boo Boos and Kitty will be on that table. I hope so. I hope so. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's so much to read on today. You know what? I'm just going to, I'm going to make some basic notes. I'm going to make some very basic notes down here, and I'm just going to jump into things. And, you know, if you want there is a full introduction. Hello, cuteness. Do you want back up? Because I could use your good energy, because we are going to read on this absolute monster. Yes. Where are you? Where are you, sweetness? Hi. Would you like up here? Would you like up here, good boy? You are the good boy. Come on. Oh, kitten. There you go, precious one. There you go, precious one. All right. So I want to. Oh, you're so good. Oh, he's so good. Yes, he is. Oh, precious. Oh, you are the good. Yes, you are. You're so good. You're so good. There you go. Here, sweetie. Here, lay down. Lay down here. Lay down here, sweetness. Please. Please, lay down here. Okay. So, progress in progress. Boy, it's a big day. Whew. If anybody who's watching this on replay, I am setting up the, I'm doing an overloaded Celtic cross on Woodward's book, the information coming out of Woodward's book. On the information coming out of Woodward's New book, Rage. And then, hi. Hello, precious one. You're so good. You're so good. You're so good. Duh. Good kitty. Good kitty. Then we want to look at, yeah, DOJ. Renfield Barr. Good kitty. Renfield Barr takes over. Has the DOJ. You know, some of you are here every day, which is wonderful. Thank you for that. And we have fantastic moderators, for which I'm grateful. But usually there's a hi. How you doing? He's sniffing my nose. We're about to take over the defamation case of Carol. Yeah, and wildfires in Oregon and California. Okay, so I mean that will probably do most of it, most of our time here today. But let's have a look. Has everybody seen the news that broke what, an hour ago? That's why I'm asking. Just want to make sure you have some idea what's going on. Boo-boos and Kitty. Okay, Mom, we need to have a chat. The person who nominated Rump for the prize was a far-right politician in Norway. Oh, jeez. Alexa, turn on the entrance hall light. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot to do that. No, what fresh hell happened? Oh, cat. Oh, cat. Okay, so let me explain as I'm shuffling, because we're starting right out of the gate at 7, about 8. And the I will say we were going to read on Harrison this morning. Was Harrison a better or worse president than Trump? I'd say better, if for no other reason that the man died 31 days into office. So I don't wish ill on anybody. It is a nice coincidence for me, many years later, that yeah, not much to cover there. So moving on. So what happened was reporters at the Washington Post got hold of an early copy of Bob Woodward's book Rage, which is coming out on the 17th. Okay, so a week from yesterday, because these big books tend to come out on Tuesdays. The traditional publishing day in it's a traditional publishing day in publishing, if that makes any sense. But basically what it says in the book, and it isn't just the book, because he has receipts, he has tapes of himself talking in the president's own voice, and he is saying things like, first of all, back in January, he knew that the illness, this coronavirus, it was deadly, it was airborne, and that he said he was purposely downplaying the whole thing because he didn't want there to be a panic. So just ignore it. And he came out and he said it was a hoax. And to the public, he said, meanwhile, he said it was a hoax. It was that he left the states to fight amongst themselves to get ventilators and all of this stuff that they desperately needed to try to save lives. And he told people it was magically, it was a miracle, it was going to disappear. And now we have over 190,000 Americans dead. Dead. No do-overs. Gone. They're gone because of this man. And it's not just what Woodward said. No, there are tapes. They're running them on CNN, MSNBC now, of Trump saying it's deadly. And he was saying this in January. He was saying this in early February. So, yeah. Oh, and he also never thought I'd hear Andrea Mitchell saying the P word on national TV, but she did. She quoted Trump saying that his military leaders were P words. And so just insulting all of them. And I mean, it goes on and on and on. And I'm floored. I'm floored. So I'm doing a whole, I'm going to try to make some space here. I'm doing a whole great big, one of my overloaded, patent pending, if such a thing existed, overloaded Celtic cross. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah. I find it interesting. I'm not one of those readers who's like, oh, I called it, or oh, I said, or oh, that means I was right. I mean, I'm just doing the best I can. And sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. No reader's 100% right, and I'm not the kind who brags about when I'm right, because yep, Regina, Bob Woodward has the tapes as well. Yep, they've been showing it on the news. So but the other day when I was reading on Cohen's book and Woodward's book, and yesterday about Cohen, it was like I wasn't getting that he was going to have tapes. But there was something about tapes that was coming up, and I was just like, but if Cohen doesn't, I never even thought that Woodward would have tapes. So anyway, what's coming up, this book, let's have a look at what effect this book is going to have on Trump and the Trump Dave. Ricky saying, somebody tells me it's going to be a Jiffy Pop popcorn type of day today. Oh, I hear you. I made popcorn last night just so I could watch the Cohen thing, but whew. But it's appalling. And it makes me kind of crazy that, it's like I'm so blessed. I am so blessed that I have a roof over my head and I have food to eat. I don't have health insurance. But I have a roof over my head. I have food to eat. I even have my supplements. And I take one prescription, and I actually have enough. And I'm blessed, and I'm grateful. And it makes me crazy that there are children going hungry right now. And that there are Americans who are gone forever because of this man. I am very upset. But I'm going to try to calm down. So if you hear me and I don't sound angry, I don't sound like this is upsetting me, please note, I'm trying to calm my own emotions down so I can get a clearer reading, okay? Pink saying, this reminds me of your astrology chart with that big T sign. Yeah, the T square, revisiting his past ramblings and lies. Yep, and it just, all the Woodward, all the Woodward, all of the lies coming back, all of the weakening, because that Neptune coming up to square both his sun, his sense of self, and his moon, his emotions, and just diffusing all of his diffusing all of that strength he normally has. Plus Jupiter itself in the sky is squaring, so overloading the lucky Jupiter in his chart. So it's disrupting his eternal luck. So Bob Woodward took down Nixon. Now we can take down a greater evil Trump. True, Susan. Alexandra's saying anyone who needs help or wants to help, check Pandemic of Love. That's sweet. That is sweet. Ricky's saying, Autumn, it's okay. We feel the same way. Okay, thank you. Michelle is saying, I'm with you. We are the wealthiest nation on the planet, and we have this multifaceted disaster. Hello, Becca from House of Lenormand. She is talented. She is beautiful. She has a fantastic channel. Do not miss House of Lenormand. Anyway, Pink saying, I'm willing to give you credit for calling it. Well, thank you, but that's... yes, dear, if you would like back up, I could use your positive energy. Yes, I could. I could use your positive energy. Oh, yes, I could, because you are precious. You are the precious one. All right, Woodward's book. What effect is this going to have on Trump? At the Trump presidency. There's really not. It's kind of refreshing, though, because I think it's breaking through, so the energy isn't as bad. And I'm going to do an overloaded Celtic cross, which is, yes, this is me using more cards than anybody. Apparently, I use like way too many cards. But Susan saying, this is my birthday week. Wow, happy birthday, Susan. This is a pretty good present. This isn't bad as far as presents go. All right. Positive energy. Yes, I like that, Wondering Eyes. Positive. It's positive energy because you're so good. Yes, you are. Is this going to take down Trump? Yes. Is this just going to blast him? Yes. Well, everything. And it's not him being attacked. It's his own words. Yes, there are tapes. Him, his own words. What do you think? Yes. So good. You're so good. And I am blessed that I have such a good kitty. I have two very, very good kitties. All right, sweetheart. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, yeah, see, that's a big yawn. That means you should go over here and lie down. Yes, you should. Good kitty. Good kitty. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No, don't leave. Go on there. There you go. There you go. Just lie down. Just lie down. Just lie down. Yes, good kitty. There you go. All right. Oh, yeah. Bob Woodward's book. Boom. Boom. Frenier, Autumn, you don't need to read on any more presidents. I think we can call Trump the winner. The only thing he'll ever win at. Smack my head. Oh, yeah. Really? Okay, you need to, okay. Okay, you're done. You had some. That's fine. But you're done now. Yeah, you're done. You're done. You really need to quit eating this. No, 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 no. Now he's mad. Sorry. Can't have him eating the plants. Okay, so 13 minutes in. Overloaded Celtic Cross reading the information on Woodward's new book, Rage. Who is Bob Woodward again? The movie All the President's Men with Dustin Hoffman and Robert. I can see him. Oh my gosh. Robert. I've seen him in person. He gave a Redford. Thank you, Robert Redford. Oh my gosh. He gave the speech. He gave a speech when one of my sisters graduated from college. I've seen that man at a distance, but I've seen him in person. And yeah, Robert Redford. Yeah, he's yeah, he really liked W. He wrote a book about W, and it was all glowy. Ooh. So, Woodward and Bernstein, Watergate reporters. Thank you. Much clearer than I'm saying it. Oh yeah, it's huge. This is huge. All right, let's see what we got. What effect is Woodward's new book, Rage, going to have on Trump and Trump's presidency? And I'll walk through what the cards and the different what the different things mean. Rage. Bob Woodward. New book, Rage. Okay. Wandering Eyes Autumn sounds like my house. Nope. Only mine is a dog. Yeah. I have the movie All the President's Men. Good. Oh, God, Jamie Kitty Boy says hi, Autumn. Thank you, Susan. All right. One of the things that apparently is in the book is Trump saying to Woodward, you'll have to explain. Trump himself is saying he doesn't know why he likes dictators so much. He said, "You'll have to tell me, Bob. You'll have to tell me." It's like, what, huh? But Bob Woodward said something to Trump about white privilege, men with white privilege, and how they need to give back and they need to reckon with that. And Trump said, "Oh, you've drunk the Kool-Aid. I don't see that at all." Trump doesn't believe there is any white male privilege. Holly saying Mars goes retrograde today at 6:30 p.m. Ooh. I'll have to look at the astrology. But anyway, yes, thank you. This is the sitting pretty card. This is, she might be a woman, but this is that privilege which oversees all of this, and how Trump's never been held accountable for anything he's ever done that's wrong. Okay. In the past, well, it kind of goes along with this, that there was this idea among too many people of privilege that we're not privileged, that if everybody works hard, they can do whatever they want, and they can, that this is just the way it is, and this is fine, and people who, the famous white suburban women who decided to vote for Trump rather than Hillary, which makes me crazy. I mean, I'm technically, I am a white suburban woman, and let me tell you, there's no way I would have voted for this monster. I was with her, but these people did. They didn't accept this idea of, it was just, oh, we want something different, and we don't like her, and please. Oh, please. All right, so this is really about the privilege. This is the card for the reading, and then the past. All right, center of the reading on how Bob Woodward's book is going to affect the Trump presidency and Trump. Center of the reading, I've got Joe Biden right in the middle. Hi. How you doing? May as well just draw some aviator shades on him because, yeah, that's not Trump. That's Biden. I mean, it feels like it just lifted him up above the situation. There's Trump the man. Fruits of labor. These are Trump's own words. These are Trump's own deeds. This is now hanging over him. This is now raining down upon him. Trump himself, Trump the man, not the emperor, the man. Fruits of labor. All right, underneath this, at the base of this, overflowing emotion. This isn't just moving toward the Democrats. This is the grief, the amount of damage, the pain that has been caused. This is the card of just overflowing emotion. The world, the whole world in pain. Just the whole world in pain. And our world, in the sense of our nation, in pain. Just immense, immense. You put these two cards together, you got an ace, which is usually a beginning, or it can be because the symbols are usually so big on the aces. It means that it can be a beginning or it can be a big thing, and all of this water overflowing from the sides. This is emotion. Water cup cards are the water signs. They're notoriously emotional. Overflowing emotion with the highest major arcana, the world. That's the basis of this. And then you have Trump's own words, and at the center of it you have Biden. Oh, and he's going to have some strong. He's going to be speaking later, I think. Near future 1 and 2. This is like I said, this is the overloaded Celtic cross. I use a lot of cards. So if you're used to Celtic crosses and you're like, what? There's 2. There's near future 1 and near future 2. Near future 1. Don't want to hear your apologies. You cannot console. You cannot console the families of the people who are no longer with us. You can't. You can't say, oh, I didn't want to cause a panic, because that's what Trump's saying. He knew it was deadly. He knew it was bad. Oh, I didn't want to cause a panic. I don't want to cause a panic. So he goes out there and he lies. He kneecaps the CDC. He abandons states. He says, oh, it's just going to disappear. That's the near future. You cannot. This is unforgivable. Near future 2. This is groups of Republicans. I get pentacles for Republicans. And usually I get queens for groups of. They know the Republican leaders. They know this is bad. This is jaw dropping. This is panic. So home environment. TikTok. And this is where he falls off the Wheel of Fortune. He gets ground underneath the Wheel of Fortune. You get the Wheel of Fortune in your home environment, TikTok. Whoa. Well, in this case, it's that person underneath who's not Doing very well. Okay. Hopes and fears. So what Trump is hoping and fearing. Oh, there's more. They're waiting for more. More recordings, more information, more in Trump's own words. More and more and more and more and more coming at him. Thank you, Kathy. And then what we see, what others see, Democrats. It's like if you're holding a baby and somebody who's really awful, really vicious or evil or bad walks by and you just reflexively put your hand over the baby to protect him. And it's like Democrats with the country. This reflexive protect against this monster we have in the White House. Final outcome. 1, 2, and 3. I'd say this is Trump worried, but well, we'll see what the other cards are. But this actually feels more like a continuation of the suffering, the people who are grieving. Because if you think about it, if there are nearly 200,000 people who have passed away from this in the United States alone. Well, they have friends and family. Let's just do, I mean, you just do the simple math where it's like, okay, well, pretend that let's just pretend that everybody is, between a friend and a family and there are 5 people grieving for every person who has passed away. 200,000 times 5 is a million. Wait, is that, I messed up my math there? You have more than, and then you have all of the first responders, all of the essential workers, the doctors and nurses who've had to stand in next to people who are dying who can't be with their families. I mean, this just goes on. You have all of the people who have been, their lungs have been permanently damaged. They have permanent damage to their internal organs. Hello, kitten. Come here. Come here, come here, come here, come here. Oh, it's a kitten. Try it again. Let's try again. There you go. No, 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 not on the cards. But you are just a sweetheart. Yes, you are. All right, so that's 1. 2, burden. 3, messenger. That's interesting. I think I need some more cards. Nope, 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 nope. Not on the cards, sweetheart. But you're a good boy. Oops, sorry. Sorry, didn't mean to. Oops, didn't mean to push you like that. Okay, let's get some more. Okay, yeah, this is just grief. This is just pain. This is just immense, like tears welling up as I'm sitting here, pain. Bless. And there's a huge burden. I think this might be related to this, but let's see what does this mean? See if there's more information. I can tell you right now, I think most of this hour is just going to be me looking at Woodward's book. I'll try to look at the other 2 things as well, but this is mostly going to be about the effect of Woodward's book. All right, so that's the effect on the presidency, Trump's presidency. What was that thing about the end of it? Messengers and... Okay, so what we should look at is what are Republicans going to do about it? Like McConnell and the others. What are they going to do about it? And what is Trump going to do about it? Oh, Susan's saying the same person is narrating both books, Rage and Disloyal, on Audible. His name is Robert Petkoff. Interesting. Boy. Wow. Susie's saying, I read an article from Wall Street Journal over the weekend that said 27% of people under 40 so far are ending up with residual damages like lung, blood clots, heart. Yep. It's awful. It's awful. So let's what are the, I feel like I should ask first, what are the Republicans going to do about it? McConnell, the Republicans, what are they going to do about this? What are the Republicans going to do about this? They just want it to go away. They just want it to go away. They are swearing at Trump behind the scenes right now. Angry swearing. And it's like, yeah. And you yourself said how awful he was, but you went along with him when it meant you'd have power. Oh, why did we? Yeah, why couldn't he have shut up? Why is he stupid enough to say these things to anybody? In the past, they saw a way to get power, and they sent those ships out in the hope that those ships wouldn't come back and wouldn't come back to bite them. Becca is saying, I wonder how many GOPers in the Senate want to mutiny Moscow Mitch. Yes. Okay, center of the reading. And McConnell's energy is all over this. We need a plan. We need a plan. We need to do something. We need a plan. We need a plan. We need a plan. You had a plan. You've had a plan. You had a plan 4 years ago, and here you are. Hanging above them, they know there's more. They know there's more to come out. These are secrets. And they know that those secrets are going to give Republicans an advantage, and they're trying desperately to come up with any kind of September, October surprise against the Democrats. Scrambling, absolutely scrambling. Base of the reading, overflowing emotion. That's the people in grief, just like the last reading. Overflowing grief. Yeah, and you want to come out with some secrets, or, you know, gee, you want to talk about Speaker Pelosi's haircut? Near future one. Work. Get ahead of it. Get this. Get what's the plan? What are we going to do? Near future too. That's talking up the president. That's yes, it's so great. It's so, look how we're doing for the American people. Blah 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 blah. I'm hoping, you know, if nothing else, I'm hoping this causes McConnell to give on the his idea of the skinny rescue package to help people who are suffering. Skinny, which basically means it's nothing. Home environment. Oh, there's a lot. They're juggling a lot right now because it's just, and there's more just coming and coming and coming. All right, hopes and fears. They're hoping they can just kind of slip past the journalists asking questions. Yeah, sorry, got a thing. Gotta go home. They don't want to answer anything, and they're angry. But I don't care that they're angry. I have zero empathy. Zero. All right, what we see. It feels like investigators hearings. Got to go to lunch. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Um, oh, something happened to Linda. I don't know what's going on, but um, I'm sorry sorry that you're hurting. I'm sending positive energy your way. Okay. This feels like hearings. All right. Republicans. Oh, tell me this is not going to be more, but her emails, please. Final outcome. Trying to appeal to the clueless Trump supporters from the last election who were like, oh, I don't like Hillary. I think I'll just vote for whoever. It's like, please. The dynasty, privilege. Oh, there's a justice card. It's not the judgment card. It's not election day. That's justice. That's legal. And what other people see, hearings. Or maybe more than that. So what the Republicans are going to do, they're panicking right now, which I'm not surprised. But they're trying to come up with a plan. Hello, good boy. Hello, good boy. They're trying to come up with a plan. But it's more the same garbage of we have to come up with something on the we have to distract. We've got to come up with something on the Democrats. So they're just gonna go double time. We're trying to work on that. We're the ones who stand for the American people. Just pushing the privilege thing because they don't know what else to do. Avoid talking about any of this, but it's this justice card I'm interested in because tell me more about the justice card. Tell me more about the justice card. Pink, unleash the squirrels. I don't know what that refers to, but it's a very funny mental image. Hello, Crystal. Crystal Tarot Apothecary in the house. Okay. Tell me, do tell me, what's going on with this? I'm going to do something freeform here. It feels like I should do. Tell me about this justice card. What does this refer to? It feels like I should do this. So I'm just going to do this. There, and there. Okay, I'm just feeling like that's what I should do. So what they mean about where they're placed, I will know it when I see the cards. Oh, I'm not the only reader who has been saying for years that it's actually the money that's going to bring Trump down. Oh, pink, distractions, distracting shiny squirrels. Squirrel? Yep. I'm not the only reader who has said that money is what's going to bring Trump down. But this is Trump's lies, Trump's illusion. But I'm being reminded of Trump, the financial shenanigans that Trump has done personally. So that's for the reading. Now let's see, where should I start? Okay, start here. That's thief card. Okay. Just moving quickly. This, okay. I'm just gonna turn these over and then I'll see what I get. Above, star card, miser card, the moon card, howling at the moon. Beneath, I'm feeling Russia. Why am I feeling Russia? Vacation, retirement, or sometimes this is Mar-a-Lago. The nostalgia card, victory. This is Russia. Trump was able to make himself look good and make Hillary look bad, make America again, and racist. That's an official term. Make America again. And that's what this is. And that led to his victory, and that's at the base of this. This feels like Russia helping him. But it's something, but it's the money. It's the through line of the money. Hanging above him. Oh, Trump was saying that the campaign squandered $800 million, and now they're running out of money for the rest of the final 2 months. And Trump said, well, it's no big deal. I'll just write a check of my own. I'll just fund things with my own money. And when they cut back to the news anchor, and then the people who were there to talk about it, all of them had this laughable, just laughing looks on their faces like, yeah, right. We know he's never going to write a check. He's cheap. He's a miser. Oh, he's the star. You know, it's his star power, money grubbing, rage tweeting. Sorry, this just fell through. Ricky's asking Russia dark money. I'm not sure. Okay, this is just what that's just what he's doing and being a mess. This is how he got there. There's Russian energy here. But this right here, this is a through line. The lies, the theft, facing justice, and justice coming. It's justice moving swiftly. This theft, it doesn't feel like Russia. It feels like, it's like we see this. It's like strata. If I've got the right word. This is what we see. We see Trump, look at me, look at me, look at me. We know what a skinflint he is. And he's rage tweeting at 1 a.m. Gee, I wonder what that's about. But right underneath it, you have the things that could get him into financial problems, things that are going to get him into financial problems. And these are major arcana. This is boom, right next to each other, happening together. Or justice coming, yeah, this is justice coming swiftly. Chariot is the card of movement. Down here and underneath that money, Trump's ability to even having the money to do those illegal shenanigans stuff. Underneath that, you've got Russia. You got Russian money. So that's what that justice card is about. So are we talking about, are we going to hear from Vance, perhaps? I mean, is that what's going to, I hate to, get excited about any one person being able to make a big difference, but is this Vance or Letitia James? I see your questions, but let me just keep on this for right now. Sorry. In Vance, as in Letitia James, before the election, September, October. Is that what that justice is about? Is Trump going to be facing some kind of indictments? Doll, sweetheart, playing. Before the election, it's Vance, Letitia James, something. Grand jury. That's Vance's grand jury. Okay. I don't know if Letitia James has a grand jury convened, but Vance does. We know that. In the past, they've been on the defensive, because they've been fighting to get Trump's records. Okay. Center of this reading. It's been a struggle. It's this isn't just. There's been some thuggishness involved, some threats, and having to go above and beyond to make this happen. This is normally, I would say for an investigation that it would be the Knight of Swords, but this is a harsher, having to bring down the boom kind of thing, or being threatened more. It's more brutal. Biden is tearing Trump a new one. Hasn't even had a chance to read the book yet. Oh, I can't wait to see it. Thank you, Jane. Okay, above the reading. Well, this is the illegality of the charities, how they can't, no one in the family can run a charity anymore. And there's heartbreak hanging above. Not quite sure whose. It might be people who are supposed to be charity recipients, but. All right, beneath the question, what you send out will come back to you, and the insult to injury. Well, you sent out insult and injury, and you're going to get back insult and injury. This is kind of personal karma kind of thing. What Trump has done coming back to him, and all the blowhard stuff can't stop that. All right, near future 1. All right, more obfuscation. Near future 2, because I'm the president. This is the argument that, they can't get the information, they don't have the right, and he's really important, and blah, 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 blah. Home environment. Strength. Hopes and fears. Oh, Vance wants to just, I think Vance really does want to take him down. All right, what other people see? It looks, from the outside, it looks like they're just standing still. They've been beaten up, but it looks like they're just standing still. It's like, do something. Final outcome. This is about the Vance or Letitia James, but some kind of indictment for the president. Okay. Bringing the boom down on something. Somebody's bringing the boom. Dropping the boom. Oh, dropping the boom, which causes a great deal of grief. This feels like Ivanka and the kids. And this is Trump the bully, but he's seriously diminished. He goes from I am the great and powerful Oz. to do you guys the man behind the curtain? This is the actual man behind the curtain. Or if any of you are familiar with, if you've watched any of the new Star Trek movies, there's a scene at the beginning of the most recent one where Kirk is standing there and he's trying to negotiate a peace deal between a couple of different planets. And yeah, this is relevant. And the people he's talking to, they're up high and really up high. And they have these big, deep voices and what have you. And they get so upset. The one guy, he comes rolling down this incline to like attack Kirk. And Kirk is like, oh my gosh. And he's like backing up. And it's from down high, it rolls down and he lands. And it turns out he's about this tall. So he just, you know, growls, he screams at Kirk. It's like, because he's like this big. And that's what this, I am the great and powerful Oz, but you bring down the boom, this is the kids being upset, and then that's Trump just diminished. I'm going to fight back, but he's just so small. Crystal's asking, do you think Trump will throw the kids under the bus in the end to save himself? Everyone but Ivanka. The only one who has any chance of Trump really protecting them is they will all protect Ivanka. So this feels like it's coming soon, like it feels like it's before the election. Fruits of labor. There's so much. Whoever's doing this, it's probably Vance, I'm guessing. Wow, that is a lush garden. I mean, I don't know how well you can see it, but that is a lush garden. He has grown and he's had time to grow, and they've had a chance to go back over the information they have with a fine tooth comb. There's so much about the corruption, about the money. So much about. I've got the ten of wands, so which is the burden. I've got the devil, and I've got the ace of pentacles, which is a huge amount of money. All about the money. So there's more coming. Wednesdays are kind of hard me time-wise because there's somewhere I have to be at 2 o'clock. So I'll try to just type in quickly some kind of basic time stamping, but I'm so sorry if it's not the best. But I'll be able to fix it later, and I'll be able to fix the cover later. All right. Hang on. Wildfires. I should look at the, let me have a quick look at the wildfires, just because I know there are, some of you are actually under threat, serious threat. All right, now I'll look at, and then I'll come back to some of these other things. The Renfield Barr and the DOJ taking over the defamation case. Oh, Trump's defamation case, which kicks the can down the road months and months and months. But then we'll come back and see if there's anything else. But right now, let me look at California and Oregon with the these horrible fires. And I know they're in other places too, but I just let me see. California wildfires. California wildfires. Oregon wildfires. Sad. Yes, dear. He's like, but my stairs aren't here. How can I come up there if my stairs aren't here? I understand. Okay, just a second. Let me get you. I'll bring you up because you're a good boy. Precious. There you go. All right, California wildfires. Not right now, sweetheart. Hi. California wildfires. Boy, you guys have been beaten up for a long time. Hi. And it's something, it's very elusive. It's very, look at all that smoke. Look at all that smoke. It's hard to stop it. It's hard to get a handle on it. And people are losing their homes. People are working on it. They're definitely fighting it. And this is the King of Wands. Wands are fire signs. So a King of Wands, a King of Fire, would be somebody being able to really get on it, really make some kind of difference. They're fighting. All right, let me look at Oregon, and then I'll see if there's any more information. Okay, for the Oregon fires. Yeah, there's more chaos as far as information. Does that make any sense? But they're definitely trying to fix that. I have never lived farther west than Arizona, and I've never lived in the Northwest. So I'm just going to say what I'm getting, and you're going to have to tell me if it means anything. Okay, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. Okay, what I'm getting is that there was some kind of, early on, there was some kind of mismanagement, or there was some kind of misinformation, or there was just something screwy, and but people have stepped in, and now they're really trying to clear that up. I don't know if that makes any sense. The center of it is definitely, now they're definitely trying to help people. It's like, no, we're getting our acts together. And whereas the center of the California reading is people who've lost their homes, this is, I wonder, I don't know, is Oregon doing maybe a little bit more than, or able to do a little bit more than California to help people who are displaced? I don't, maybe it's just the different size of the state. I'm not sure. But I've got a Queen of Wands here. So this is the King here. I've got the Queen here. This is, and they're right, the same place in both readings, second from the end. And this is mastering it. They're going to get it under control. California, they're working it. They are working it. They're working it. In Oregon, they're also working it. But it feels like being able to move people more easily. Oregonians help each other, says Kat. Okay. Like I said, I have no idea what I've never lived out there. I'm so sorry. But it feels like helping more. But they're both fighting. That's interesting. I've got a king and the queen in the exact same place in each reading. So they're definitely working it. They're in Oregon. It's like they're trying to move people. It's like they're trying to move people more in Oregon, because in California, it's like the scale of it. It's hard to move people because there's like, well, where do you go? But that should be the same in Oregon. I'm not sure what that means exactly. So they're fighting it. They're both fighting it. They're both fighting really hard, and they will master it sooner, later. 3 cards for California, 3 cards for Oregon. They'll master it soon. The weather's changing. It's going to help a lot. The weather's changing. I'm getting that's really clearly the weather. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know how scary it is. I know you're scared. I know. Just try to hang in there. Hang in there. We just know that even if other people aren't going through exactly what you're going through, just know that we're with you in spirit, and we are we're praying for you, and we are you're not completely alone. Just, I don't know if that helps, but all right. So in California wildfires, strength, star, rebuilding, family, dynasty, history. Those are beautiful cards. California, yes, you're absolutely going to get this taken care of. Oregon, fires. This is going to sound like such a dumb thing to say. Do you have more there that can burn? I don't know if that makes any sense. And there's a bit more blame, but so Oregon, California's going to get hold of it. There's something about the leader. There's somebody important, or a small group of people who they blew it like early on or something. I don't know exactly what that is. Yes, Autumn, one of our organ fires was discovered to have been set by a person. Oh, okay. Okay. Rain. Howling at the Moon. Knight of Wands. Remember, I got King of Wands and Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. This is fighting it well. Brave people doing a really, really good job, who know what they're doing, fighting it. And then shoring up. It doesn't even feel like complete rebuilding. It's just like, just need a little shoring up here and there, maybe some rebuilding. So, and I'm just getting really strongly the weather. The weather's changing. The weather. It's and that will is what's going to calm all of this down. So I'm sorry I can't be more help. I wish if I could just wave. If I had a magic wand to wave, let me in a heartbeat, I would take all those fires away. Oregon evacuation plans are being well executed. Oh, that's good. Okay, so the six of swords, moving people around. Good. Okay, and then I was going to, the DOJ and Barr, and let me just do a quick thing on this. Does anybody not know what happened here? Jean E. Carroll, I believe her name is, says she was R word. Don't want to trigger anybody because I know there's some people who are really traumatized that Trump assaulted her. And he came out and said that, and apparently she has a, like Monica Lewinsky with the blue dress. She says she has something like that. But Trump won't give his DNA. But he came out and he said she's a liar and he never knew her, he never met her, he never, on and on and on. And so she has sued him for defamation. You okay? So you can see the kitty. There, so you can see the kitty. Good kitty. Good boy. So she sued him for defamation. All well and good, but things were about to start moving forward in the state court with possibility of depositions and what have you. So suddenly, Renfield Barr, eater of dead spiders and hello cutie, he decided that the DOJ would take over the defamation case, put it in federal court instead of state, and that the DOJ was going to defend the president, because what he said in defending himself was it took place under the ideas of that Trump was performing his job, which is a bunch of garbage, and it won't help and it won't work, but it will take months to sort, and at the taxpayer's expense, but it will take months for that court to rule that it wasn't during his official duties, and that the federal government shouldn't take this over and it'll get kicked back to the state. Fox just switched off Biden. Really? Really? You don't say. So anyway, the DOJ is taking this, so basically to try to kick the can on this back down past the election. So on this one I can use the stand. Okay. What's going to happen with this case? Trump's lying. Trump's lying right there. Entertainment only YouTube, or you can just say it's my opinion, whatever works, but really. Sorry. Well, this is the case that was, this is the case being brought, and she was in a good position to win. So this can be higher wisdom, or it can be using higher wisdom for low purposes, like legal shenanigans, to kill the case until after the election, or kill the case entirely, or get the case killed. Well, is it going to succeed? Is that going to succeed? Fruits of labor. Well, they already had a good case going. The government taking this over, I'm wondering if someone with deep pockets like the ACLU or someone like that might start helping, and they're going to re-traumatize her, because of course they are. Are you okay? So what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with this case? This is the thief card. Trump's people don't care. There's Trump the man. Communicating. This has a dampening effect on the other women who are accusing Trump of assault. All right, so does any of this if Biden becomes president, DOJ gets kicked off of this by January, by the end of January, does the original good case here, does this take back up? Okay, that's moving this stuff around from state to federal court. Okay, end of the Trump presidency. Definitely better. And she wins a settlement. Is she going to get that DNA she's looking for? Oh, there's sort of truth. That looks like a DNA sample. Death card, he's going to lose. He's going to lose. It'll take time, but he's going to lose. Oh, Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. Okay. I'm afraid I'm running out of time. Is there something I could read on quickly, preferably something to do with the Woodward stuff that's coming out, or Trump in that sense? But it'll have to be something relatively short, but any revelations, Woodward, related to Woodwardy in nature? Otherwise, I'm going to head out, but I will be back tomorrow. And whether the Trump family members run for office in the future, I can look at that another day. Will we ever hear the tapes? We're hearing some of the tapes now, Frosty Bean. They right before I came on, they were already playing some of them. Will it stick? Okay, just a simple will it stick. That works. Remember this. But okay, will it stick? I'll do that. Thank you, Crystal. Oh, Kathy Anderson, I'm on evac standby. Oh my gosh. Alice saying, I'm angry that Woodward waited so long to let the public know. Woodward isn't one of my favorite people. I'm going to be totally honest with you. Seriously, after, his glowing book on W, it's like you blankety blank. Yeah. I'm actually surprised that Woodward would be critical so critical of a after all the other stuff he's come out with. Okay, so will this stick? Will these tapes? Will Trump is saying he knew about how dangerous this was, and he just completely blew it. It's another revelations from the book. Will it stick? People are definitely going to be up in arms, very unhappy. Trump's words coming back to haunt him. They'll try to come out and say something. This is like Junior coming out and trying to spin something on Fox News. Democrats, frankly, happy that everybody's starting to see the truth we've been trying to tell you about. And then this is a lot of rancor, but this feels specifically like a Trump Jr. or something like that. And this is the words coming back to haunt Trump. So Wands, people up in arms, but Wands again over here. So these are probably related, and this is on the defensive, whereas Democrats, I don't have any pentacles here. So it's more specifically Trump, because he comes up as the King of Wands. His son comes up as a Knight of Wands. So it's Trump on the defensive. And Democrats doing pretty, yeah, having, yeah, a better day, hope for the future, weakening the president. I've been getting scarred a lot for Trump, the sand under him just disappearing. And then there are investigations, the results of investigations coming. There's more. There's more. All right. So, yeah, investigations about the investigations and like investigations like the charity case against Trump org is what I'm getting there. All right. So that's going to do it for me for today. But thank you so much. And hang in there. It's going to be, whew, it's going to be a day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I know I'm going to be watching Rachel tonight. I will be right there. And yeah, we're going to get through it. We're going to get through it together. I've been telling you. I'm just saying we're going to get through it. All right, we'll get through it together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to our moderators. Thank you, everybody. All right, and I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Bye-bye.